from Harvard, and then Paul Anderson from...
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to His Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Suleiman, Dr. Paul Anderson and their team at the Center of Islamic Studies here at Cambridge for hosting us today, and for all the attendees. It's a really wonderful setting here for a very special occasion that's very important to our hearts. It has been a privilege to be able to bring the centers together today to hear you speak one voice about the critical issue of Muslim engagement with the Western world. I am honored that the Alwaleed Philanthropies has had the opportunity of helping the brightest minds address what I believe are some of the greatest challenges of the contemporary world, as we all know. I'm very glad also and honored to witness the strong sense of collaboration between all the 6 centers. And as I said, that all the work that we've done so far is really just beginning for preparation for takeoff, because when all these 6 centers were established a few years ago, the challenges were a lot less than today. And as we all know, that the challenges right now are tremendously greater than before. And I witnessed in our discussion that we all are aware of that, and I believe that the further collaboration between all the 6 centers, 4 who are in the so-called Western world, 2 in the UK and 2 in the United States and 2 in the Arab world, Lebanon and Egypt, need a lot more collaboration to really not to defend, but at least to explain to the whole world, not only Western world only, but what's real Islam is and is about. The word Islam itself means peace, which is exactly the opposite of what's happening right now in many of the horrendous acts that are taking place in many places of the world, not only in the Western world, the United States, France, Britain, Belgium, but also in our region also. Breaking down barriers and fostering cooperation lie at the heart of the center's work. For what you are achieving together is greater than the individual contribution, and that's exactly the message we have today, is that we need to collaborate more together. So the added value is more by working together rather than each one individually. And I really felt that this is really is the objective that you are all working towards today. One of the core pillars of our work at the Alwaleed Philanthropies is promoting understanding between different cultures also. Central to this challenge is the urgent need to improve relations between the Muslim world and the whole world, not only the Western world. By tackling this issue head-on, we help fostering a greater sense of understanding and bridging the gap between world communities and societies. Ending these divisions is one of the greatest tasks that our world faces today. And I'm proud that all of you sitting today here are in the forefront of global efforts to overcome this challenge. And you mentioned the Clash of Civilization, and I'm sure all of you read the book Clash of Civilizations, was written by Havington. We can never let him win at all, because if he wins, the whole world loses. And I think we have a lot of work in front of us, and I'm very honored and glad that the Alwaleed Philanthropies will be at the forefront of that, and looking forward for the cooperation among the 6 centers. And I really thank Cambridge again for hosting us today. Looking forward for future cooperation and more assimilation among all the centers. Thank you. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I founded Alwaleed Philanthropies because I strongly believe we all have a responsibility to do what we can do to improve our world. It is a belief that is central to my faith, my culture, and values. To bring this vision to life, for more than 3 decades, Alwaleed Philanthropies has worked on supporting initiatives in 4 key areas. Firstly, empowering women and youth. Secondly, bringing cultures together. Thirdly, providing vital disaster relief. And fourthly, developing communities, particularly in areas such as health, education, and infrastructure. We call it philanthropy without boundaries, because national borders, race, religion, and gender do not restrict us. What matters is that we can help people build better lives for themselves, their families, and their communities. Working with partners, private and public, we have encouraged, supported, and financed thousands of projects around the world. Thankfully, Alwaleed Philanthropies succeeded in providing millions of people with aid during disasters. We also made a difference to the lives of tens of thousands of people around the world by promoting tolerance and acceptance between different faiths and cultures. I am proud of what we have already achieved together, but I'm also of the firm belief that our work has only just begun.
For over 30 years, Alwaleed Philanthropies has worked to help those suffering from disadvantage, discrimination, and disaster. We support hundreds of projects in the most deprived communities on the planet, regardless of gender, race, or religion. It's philanthropy without boundaries. In our work, we focus on 4 main and important areas. Empowering women and youth. If our world is to overcome the challenges it faces, we need to help everyone make the most of their talent and potential. So we support initiatives around the world to help women achieve equality and give them full access to education and employment. Through our partnerships, we give talented young people the tools and know-how to realize their dreams and ambitions. Bringing cultures together. More than ever before, we need to foster understanding and respect between cultures and faiths. It is critical to all our safety, stability, and future. Prince Alwaleed's academic centres at the world's top universities are strengthening the bridge between the Islamic world and the West. Developing communities. While our world may overall be more prosperous, too many people still remain trapped by poverty and lack of opportunity. We support sustainable projects in the most deprived communities in over 120 countries. In addition to initiatives to improve health, education and infrastructure, we encourage community development and social entrepreneurship. Providing vital disaster relief. Natural disasters can strike any community or country, but it is always the poorest who are hit the hardest. We work with international organizations on the ground to provide urgent assistance to relieve suffering and hardship. Over the last 3 decades, Alwaleed Philanthropies has helped hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. Together with our partners, we are playing our part in building a more compassionate, tolerant, and just world. It is philanthropy without boundaries. 120 countries, 3 decades, 1 goal.